Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Okay, so I hope all of you are ready. So,
Good afternoon, sir.
for the presentation,
Yes, sir.
very good. Now, what I will do is that I have got the name of all of the student and also the different centers.
Sir, very good afternoon, sir. This is Ashwin from QNX. First of all, welcome you for this respective session, sir. Evaluation day.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So, I hope I can start now, and I hope
Yes,
all
sir.
of you are there now, right?
Yes, sir.
So, see, this is a kind of, as you know, until unless we prepared ourselves and do some kind of a mock test, right? When actual you go for the final interview, right? Then you will be absolutely be confident, and that's what I want. And here, don't worry about basically, don't get nervous. That is internal. Try your best, and if there is anything improvement is required, I will also let you know. So this is basically to help you to prepare yourself for the final interview, and also to let you know how you're able to understand the sessions, right? So how I'm going to, today's session I'm going to do is that I've got 13 centers. I got the list from Sweta, and I'm going to do a selective, basically, number of students. I will call out your name. Then you have to be on the camera and you have to do the presentation. And generally it will be between 5 to 6 minutes. I want the presentation of yours. And then I will basically ask the other person to basically continue the presentation. Is it okay with everybody? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is how we will proceed today. So first of all, then I want basically from the QNX Training Center, Hubli, Dharwad. Hi, Namrata. So if you can basically do the presentation. And what I'm going to do is that as I cannot take the presentation of all of you, I will do random students from each of the centers. And as such, for the centers, those few people, I'm going to provide basically kind of an assessment, right? But of course, if the time permits in the next classes or the other faculties who are there, the professors, they can review your presentation and they can provide the input also. But currently, this is how for today's session, we're going to proceed, okay? Now, with this, I will ask Namrata if you can just do the presentation, please. And others, please be in mute and let Namrata do the presentation of the assessment. For the assignment, and Namrata, please tell me which assignment you have selected, and then please go ahead.
Sir, Namrata is not here, sir. She is in sick condition, sir. Today she has not come here. I'll give, you can call another name, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. So Aparna is there?
No, sir. She is shifted to Dharwad Training Center, sir.
Okay. So,
QNX Hubli Center, sir. 7 members are present here, sir.
okay, this is basically QNX Hubli. Okay, so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, if you can tell your names, I will select then Muhammad Asrif.
No, sir. No, sir. They are
also.
Sir,
okay.
Here, Sagar will speak here, sir. Sagar.
Okay. So maybe if you can start your presentation, please.
You can speak.
And please tell your name, please.
Sagar Vanna Bindike, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Please continue, Sagar.
We should just explain, right?
Pardon?
We should explain only, or we should share the PPT?
Yeah, you have to share the presentation. You have to do a presentation to me of the assignment in PPT format.
Give me 1 minute, sir. I'll copy
Sure.
and
1 minute, sir. It takes some time, sir. So
Yes, yes, please tell me.
oral question you can ask, sir, they'll answer, but sharing PPT and take some time, sir.
No problem. So can you please tell me your names meantime from this center, all of you?
Sir, it's my name is Ajaz, sir. I'm from Kionix Hubli.
Myself, Sagar Hundapendegi, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Pushpa from Hubli.
Good afternoon.
Myself, Hemant.
Hi, Hemant.
Hello, sir.
Next, please.
My name is Yusuf, sir, from KTC Hubli.
Hi, Yusuf.
Myself, Mahantesh Banimarat, sir, from Hubli.
Hi. Good afternoon. Okay, so Sagar, once you are ready, let's start the presentation.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Is the screen visible, sir?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Yes.
Yes, sir. To create the chatbot, we have used LandBot, this one, sir. LandBot.io was the website, sir. So basically, we registered for that. In that, this is the first page. So
Yeah,
we
you
have-
please continue. You please continue.
Yes. So we have signed up, sir, for this. This is the first page. Next, we have registered in, sir. So with our email ID and password. And next, the confirmation email ID is sent. Next, we have inputted the basic information of what we have, our name and also like this. Basic information is added. Then we have building it, sir, like with different drag and drop options and different functionalities like SSLC, PUC. It was a basic information for Kionix to show the different courses in the for related courses, sir. Course efforts and these. Yeah, and this is the design section, sir, where it will ask for choose two options like SSLC, PUC, and then the information regarding them is given, sir. And next, this is the setting section where we can save our chatbot and deploy it in the web page. And this is the code for deploying in the web pages. And this is the analyze part where different users will be analyzing when they are coming, and the analysis will be here. And this is the flow diagram for our basic chatbots. Thank you, sir.
In fact, I told you to give around 6 minutes of presentation. I think it lasted only 2 minutes, right? So I think you have to tell me a little bit of detail of how you are doing it. And for example, how you're building the AI and using the machine learning, how basically if the student asks some question, how the chatbot, the lady will be able to answer. So those are the things you also need to mention and how you're planning to do that, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, your concept is good. So thank you for the presentation. But I think you need to basically see in an interview, you cannot rush the slides so fast, right? Generally, we take almost 3 minutes as an average for any one slide for a presentation, right? Now, if you have got so much of data you have created, that's good. But you need to do a little bit of explanation for each of those slides also. So if in a somebody customer ask or your manager ask, or if you're going for a interview, you have to present it, then you have to basically have a flow, think of a flow. And generally what I do is that each of the slides, I keep 3 bullet points, what I need to mention, right? Of course, you don't have to write it. You can keep it in your mind, or basically in the notes, you can add it. And this is how you can have a very good presentation. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sagar.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, Pushpa,
Yes, sir.
maybe you.
Thank you, sir. They will follow your instructions, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now, I just want to, what are the things you need to improve? So always you should think there is an scope of improvement, and whenever you work on those, and you can excel like anything, right? So this is some of the inputs. So Pushpa, maybe you can provide your assignment.
It is taking some time for copying their presentation in the pen drive, sir.
No problem. No problem. So next time onwards, be ready, right? So that it saves the time for everybody.
They
And
thought
I'm
of
going to
oral
I'm
question.
going to ask random. Yeah, I'm going to ask random this thing, so that I want all of you to be prepared, because I cannot take the presentation of all of you in one go. Right. So this is how I'm going to ask you. And whenever you have got any question, you can ask me. Okay.
Second presentation, sir. This one.
Sure.
Don't make hurry.
Create a chatbot for Kionix to support students selecting the subjects. Let us discuss about what is chatbot. A chatbot is a software or computer program that simulates human conversation through text or voice interactions. It is used for both in business to business consumer and business to business environments. How does a chatbot work? User makes a request, and the request analyzed in artificial intelligence. Then input consumer input, like in the form of a text or voice. Then output will be shown. Types of chatbots are flow-oriented chatbot, artificially intelligent chatbot, hybrid chatbot, and human supported bots. Data flow diagram of a chatbot is first user take the input from input is from text or voice. Next, it will be in the form of fulfillment required. List of best AI chatbots are Alexa for business, Replica, and Intercom. Here I have created a chatbot named Kionix. Next. Here we have courses. When we click on course offered tab, it will show the list of courses like DTP, C language, C++, Java, Tally, or web designing, or AI with Python. Once we click on the offered courses like DTP and C++, the options will be coming like eligibility, menu, or know briefly about this course. For more information, students can type their name, email, or phone number so that we can contact them later. So applications of a chatbots are accessible anytime. So handling capacity is easy. So these are flexible. These are customer satisfaction and cost effective. So advantages are using chatbots, we will save our time and money, reduce people-to-people interaction with customers, offer a smoother customer journey, reduce stress for consumers. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Pushpa. Now I just give you some feedback. First of all, Pushpa, you need to be very, very confident when you're speaking, right?
Yes, yes.
That in fact, in a presentation, that is one of the most important thing. And
Yes.
the best practice is to do in front of a mirror, right?
Yes.
And then you basically what you want to speak as an audience, right? Don't bother. You just do the practice in the front of the mirror, maybe a couple of times or 3 times, and that will give you a lot of confidence, right?
Yes.
You close the door and do practice, right? Or if you have got some friends or parents or sister or brother, you can do in front of them also. So that will first of all help you to do a smooth presentation. Next is that you have given a generic about chatbot. I want more on the how you're going to create a chatbot on QNX and how that's going to help the student, right? So lot of generic information is there in a presentation that is not wanted. When I give you a specific that you need to create for the QNX, you have to be more specific, okay? So these are some of the points I wanted to let you know, because the audience, or when you go a corporate, do a presentation, the time is very, very limited. When I was doing my MBA in IIM Calcutta, it is called elevator speech, that you get a couple of minutes and to impress your audience, right? So what happens is that you have to have a flow, you have to think through, and you have to basically take it in all the slides. So make it more specific, what you have done for QNX, how it's going to help the student. When the student asks a question, how the chat box is going to help the student in replying them, right? So maybe you can think through on that.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now I will be moving to the next center, that is basically Comtech Computers. So can you please come on the video, please?
I request Dharwad, Prakash wanted from Dharwad, sir. Kindly please make your video online.
Yeah, Computers Education Center, Dharwad, please make your video on, please.
Comtech Computer Education Center, Dharwad. I request Tahir Mirji, please, if you're online, could you please respond us?
Yes, Ashwin.
Yes, sir. Your center is not available currently here in our session.
Just a second, I'll connect with them.
Please make sure.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I am Apurva from Comtech Dharwad.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Oh,
So can you please
sir,
switch on your video, please?
yeah, I have on my video, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually, I'm trying to share my video, and that is PPT. So the problem is getting. So just give me a couple of minutes, sir. I will.
Sure.
Okay, sir.
Next time onwards, please be ready. I will ask randomly anyone to present. Okay. This time I'm going by center,
Okay, sir.
So once you are ready, Apurva, please share your screen, and
Sure,
who are
sir.
there, and who are there from the Dharwad Center, please. If you can please tell me the names.
It's Kirti Ramesh and Rekha
Okay, and
and me
three.
as well. Yes, sir.
We have 4 of you, right?
Good afternoon, sir. Rekha here from
Yeah.
Comtech Dharwad.
Okay.
Uh,
So can you have the basically video on so that I can see all of you?
Actually, we have joined from our. I have joined from my home.
No
Okay.
problem, no problem. Please keep
No, no.
your video on.
Okay, sir. Okay. So today I'm not. Sir, am I visible? Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Yes. Hello, sir.
Hello, yeah. Maybe if you can, yeah, Apurva, are you going to take time, or you are ready?
Till then, shall I talk about the
Sure,
chatbot?
sure.
Whatever
Sure.
I know. I'm
Okay.
presently
So
not-
have you prepared on the other one, the agriculture, or have you prepared the assignment on that?
No, sir. Actually, I'm not ready with the PPT as of now.
Okay, then can you please switch on your video and talk on the chatbot, please? So
My video is switched on.
in fact, I'm still seeing the QNX Hubli Center.
So, Comtech Dharwad RCK is there, sir. RCK. Can you see me, sir?
I'm just trying to check. Can you basically?
Comtech Dharwad RCK is mine.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see. Yes.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon to everyone present in the meet. I am Rekha. I've completed my graduation, undergraduation, and presently I want to talk about the chatbots now. So as per my knowledge and as per the classes I have gone through, what I understood from the chatbots is chatbots are actually like a interaction thing. It's already we are training the chatbot to respond quickly. Like we'll be having, for example, we'll be having a recipient or some other in the institution to respond for our queries. In an online mode or in a if you want a quick response, these chatbots are going to help us in a very effective mode. As one of my friend from Hubli was sharing the PPT, she has shown that advantages that it will be a 24/7 service giving chatbot. So what does the chatbot does is it is trained with a couple of questions and the answers. So when I have any doubt or I have any queries, I'll just need to type the query there and it will be trained on that. Based on some keywords and the phrases we have given, it will respond to us. If it does not understand the query or the question we have asked, it will just respond us with a subsequent messages. So I think like we have so many platforms and this thing nowadays everything is going online, and this is the best way to interact with a team or with a organization to if we have any queries. So this is a quick one and it is a time saving, and as of my friend from Hubli shared all the advantages and its benefits. It's very useful. This is what I know about the chatbots, as of my knowledge.
So are you sharing any PPT? I'm not able to see any PPT.
No, sir. No, I haven't shared any PPT. I am just talking on the chatbots.
Okay.
Sir, this is Sarit Kumar, sir. If I may talk,
Hi, Sarit.
with your permission.
Yes,
Sir,
yes, yes, sir.
don't expect the PPT because I'll tell you why. Because the students have all been told just to give an interview to you and you
Okay.
evaluate on that. Because, sir, we will bring in this PPT and all in the month of September, October, when they are more proficient in knowledge. Right now, this is the first evaluation. So my folded and request, sir, kindly be bit easy with them.
Sure,
As
sir,
long as
sir.
they're answering as per your expectation, you can rate them. PPT will be, I think, too early to ask them. Although I know your expectation is PPT, I will not. But sir, I think let us go bit slow, and just as long as they're explaining you and you're satisfied, you can rate them, sir. The
Sure,
first
sir.
rating, you take it very lightly, sir. This is, sir, actually they are not used to this way. Let them just come and get a feel of what interview is all about on the subject which they are learning, sir. That is my request, Mr. Sabyasachi.
Sure, sir.
Right, sir. So I'm very sorry that I'm bringing down your evaluation process. But sir, right now this is the first evaluation. Anyway, they are very scared looking at your profile and looking at your background. So sir, I want to just make them comfortable in the first evaluation, sir. So if you feel as long as they're answering you as per your satisfaction, rate them, sir. But I think PPT will be doubtful, sir, for them right now.
Oh,
We will
okay, sir.
take it in September, October evaluation, sir.
Sure, sir.
I hope I have not hurt you, sir.
No, no,
by
no,
saying this.
absolutely. No, 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 absolutely.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
So-
sir. Carry on, sir. Carry on.
Sure.
Carry on.
Okay, Rekha.
Sir, in Hubli, they have done already, sir, in PPT. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
If anybody has done PPT, sir, then you definitely give them a positive handicap. Mark them properly. Give them more marks. If they have not done PPT, then give them an average mark, sir. No problem, sir.
In Hubli, sir, we have done PPT and they
No
have
problem. Then you will be in the race to the star. Why do you worry? Show your PPT.
Thank
No
you, sir.
problem. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rekha, please carry on.
So, shall I go on mute?
It's over or anything you want to continue?
That's all I know about chatbots, and we'll definitely make sure that we'll come up with a PPT and we'll try to develop a chatbot, sir. That's for sure. And we assure you that.
Sure. So good. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, talking through what is you understand in chatbot. So you're actually on the point is that this basically helps the student who are going to join, right? So if
Yes.
they have some questions, you don't require manual intervention, and basically building the AI into the chat box that can answer them, right? But
Yes.
what I want to say is that, as I told Pushpa also, that you do practice in front of a mirror or yourself so that
Yes.
you have a proper flow. This will really help you in your presentation or interview. Be confident, don't worry. So
Yes.
think that you have the more knowledge than anybody. So don't worry on the knowledge part. Be confident what you are saying and you will excel in it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your feedback, sir. Thank you so much.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Apurva, yeah.
Actually, sorry with the PPT because I have right now I
No
have
problem.
PPT, sir, but it's not sharing. I'm trying that, but it's not going to share the screen. So can I explain from the PPT now, sir?
Sure, please go ahead.
So as this is my PPT, so it's not sharing. This is what I have prepared, sir.
Okay, no
Is
problem.
this visible, sir?
It's not visible.
No, yeah, but this is the PPT I have prepared. So I will give a presentation over that.
Sure, please go ahead.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Apurva Mathur from Kionics Dharwad Comtech. Here I'm going to share some information about chatbot. To create a chatbot and how to support the student for selecting the subject in the Comtech Dharwad. Like, first of all, it's very helpful for the course offered in a Kionics and which is the nearby institute nearby the institute of the Kionics and about the Kionics and other courses which is offering to the students. So in this website, we need to add some buttons so that the students use it very friendly. So the buttons like a URL, questions box, message box, location, where the Pionix is located, and the connections is shown below, and also it becomes very easy to access the information for students very easily. In as well as you can use this chatbot in even mobile as well as PCs. So the nowadays the mobile has become a user friendly to everyone. So the one student can use the mobile, who can see the courses offered in Pionix very easily and come to an decision very quickly. So it helps it helps where the technology has built, and which course is good for the future, and all the courses given below, sir. And this will save the time by seeing the and by making it a very user friendly. And also we can offer the students a website of a Pionix official website, which can students can help student can get very help to the any option they click. Later they can enroll to the Pionix like by entering their names, email ID, which course they want, and what fee structure and all. They can get a benefit from that. And for the by giving a location, the students or any other user can detect a location very quickly of Pionix and the courses given, and the eligibility of the admissions given to that student, and contact of the each students who have given the feedbacks. So that's all I have prepared, sir.
Okay, thank you, Apurva. So
Okay, sir.
you have taken 3.5 minutes. Okay, so
Okay,
I
sir.
was also stopwatch. I was also checking. So good. So try to, when a presentation you ask for 5 minutes or 6 minutes, try to keep it up to that this thing just for learning. So these are the certain things one should do, and be confident what you are saying, and try to say the development, the chat box you have done, how that can be benefited the students, right? How the students can benefit it, and also the QNX. See, it has to be vice versa. The QNX is going to make an investment. So how that also going to give benefit to the QNX? Just give those points also. So both the sides. Okay. Thank you.
Sir. Next time I'll do that, sir. I'll keep all in mind and we'll do that, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the good presentation. So now I will go to basically Chirag Infotech, Shiva Mogra. So can you please be online, please? Hello, please be online. And can you please tell who are present there?
Is Alina Sheikh Asma from Chirag Infotech is there? Second line of faculty of ours. From Chirag Infotech.
Presenting now.
Sorry?
Preparing now for just a minute. Sandhya Maitri.
Hi, Sandhya. So, Sandhya, who are all?
Hi, sir.
Hello. Hi, Sandhya. Good afternoon. So,
Good
Sandhya,
afternoon, sir.
So, who all are there in your center?
Sir, we just only two members. It's me and Maitri.
Okay. So, Sandar, then maybe if you can introduce yourself and then with the presentation or whatever you want, if you want to, which one you have selected. I will prefer, I've given two assignments. So a lot of
Yes,
people
sir.
are talking about chatbot. Now, how you can help the agriculture using the IoT. If you have prepared some notes on that, or if you want to speak on that, that is preferable. So I leave it to you, which one, which assignment you want to speak, you can let
Yes,
me
sir.
know.
Just 2 minutes. We'll just.
And one thing to everybody, be confident, don't worry. So whatever knowledge you are having, be confident and think that you have the best knowledge with yourself, right? So don't worry what other things, be confident, and you can, whatever is there, you can tell, okay? And whenever next time onwards, you can just prepare some kind of a homework. You do a presentation, as I told you, in front of a mirror or this thing, so that you become confident and about the flow also. What is the flow you want to say? Okay. So this is some of the basically lesson learning when you go for any interview or if you go for any presentation in future.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yeah, please continue.
Sir, I am Maitri.
Can you please keep your camera on? Is it okay?
Sir, it's not okay to on my video, sir.
Yeah, if you can be on video, please.
Sir, just a minute.
Sure.
ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಡ ಲೈಟ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅವ್ರ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
So Maitri, will you take some more time or you want to give you some time and I can have another student present?
Sir, sure, sir.
Yeah, are you ready?
No, sir. I want time, sir.
So we need some time to prepare.
Sir, as we are from web development, we are actually not prepared, sir.
Okay. So maybe Maitri, then if you can just walk through what is your thought process and what is about the chatbot you have thought. Maybe you can let us know. Maybe next time you can keep your video on so that we can also see your expression when you are doing the presentation.
Okay.
Maybe meantime, when you're preparing, I will ask maybe from the QNIC Center, Mahantosh, if you can do the presentation. Let them take 5 minutes, not a problem. Maybe from the QNIC Center, QNIC Hubli.
They completed.
Mahantosh, maybe you can do the presentation.
Sir, he is having a throat infection, sir. Some Yusuf
Okay, no
will
problem.
give the presentation, sir.
Sure, no problem.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, this is Rajshekar Hiremak from Gulbarga Kavita Computer Science IT Center, sir. IT Services.
Yes.
Gulbarga, sir. Kalburgi. Kionics Franchise Center. Sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, shall I start the points?
In fact, I asked basically from Dharwad, Yusuf to say. After that, if you can.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Meantime, Maitri and Sandhya, please prepare yourself. After that, I will come to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Yusuf. Yeah, you can make it a full screen. And generally, when you do a presentation, make it full screen.
From QNX Hubli Training Center, sir, he is going to give presentations. Yusuf.
Okay, good afternoon, Yusuf. Please continue.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Yusuf. This is Tahir.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to present Jarvis or chatbot?
Jarvis, sir.
Please open the chatbot for Kionics and present it.
Sir, is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, Yusuf, I can see your screen. Please go ahead.
Sir, I have created a chatbot, sir. Sir, I have created a chatbot named Kionics, sir, in which it asks for many options. If a student doesn't know anything about Kionics and all, sir, he can know the courses offered, and when he clicks on courses offered in Kionics, sir, if he doesn't know exactly where the Kionix is situated, sir, then he can click on the option Kionix near me and about us and others, sir. Sir, this is the buttons aside, sir. This is the chatbot, sir. If you click on courses offered, and also it supports both in Windows and Android system, sir. If I click on courses offered in Kionix, it shows the courses, sir, like DDP, C language, C++, Java, AI with Python, web designing, Tally and Tally Prime, sir. Once we click on any option like DDP and also, it asks eligibility, proceed to menu, and want to know in brief, sir.
Yeah, please continue, Yusuf.
I have explained this in the beginning, sir, about near Kionix and all, sir.
Yeah.
It's once if we click on Kionix near me option, sir, it opens the Google Maps, sir, where it tells the nearby Kionix near our location, sir. If the students need to know about the Kionix, then he can click on about. Sir, in others option, there are two options, sir. The Kionix can contact the student, or the student can contact Kionix, sir. From here. Here the students can add their email ID, phone number, or name, sir, so that Kionix can contact them later, sir. These are the benefits, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Another person will give the presentation,
Yusuf, are you over or?
Not now, sir.
Okay, okay. Please, once you're over, please let me know.
This is the code, sir, for Kionix chatbot, sir. That also.
So first of all, Yusuf, thank you for the basically PPT. So my few points here, just maybe in future you can improve. One is that you have to be confident. Next is that I think I've seen this slide deck, some of the things before. So try to always do something out of the box thinking, right? So that will really help you, right? So if you want to make yourself different from others, you have to think through and create something new, right? Innovative. Next is that here you have to basically think of an interactive. What you are saying that it is coming, you are typing, it is populating a screen, and then basically a student. So it will not, the student will not feel so much of attractive talking to this chatbot. Now, if you go to any HDFC bank, Ava is there, right? Or there are some other chatbots, right? If you see, they have become more attractive, interactive with you. They basically reply. So using the artificial intelligence, how you can basically help the student. For example, the student says, I want to learn AI. Now, AI has got multiple things. So you can ask whether you want to learn AI with Python, whether you want to learn AI with basically machine learning, whether you want to learn AI with blockchain. So you give options. So the options should come. So you should be more interactive, and then it will help the student to pick and choose, right? So then the student will also feel good. So make it something more interactive, and when you are going to have this kind of a chatbot. Okay. Thank you, Yusuf.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hello,
Now, yes.
Sir, it's myself Bejas from Kionics Hubli, sir.
Yes, tell me.
I wanted to explain the benefits of the chatbot, sir. If you can, with your permission, I can.
Sure, tell me.
Sir, in simple words, we can just say that a chatbot is nothing but an interactive application, sir. For example, if a students want to join Kionics, so without interacting with anyone, he can just go through websites and applications. Just on a click in a mobile, he can get to know about what Kionics is offering courses. For example, what is the fee structure in Kionics? What are the courses offered in Kionics? And what he wants to join, he can go. He can get the information through the chatbot, sir. And even for example, I can speak about a chatbot on bank. If you want to know something about a bank through a chatbot, sir, he can just visit the website and to know what the bank provide benefits to its customers. What are the charges? What are the interest rates? And what are the applications or what are the advantages a bank can apply to customers? Just wanted to want to explain it in simple words, sir. So I am explaining. I spoke to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. What's your name?
Ejas, sir. Ejas from Kionics Hubli.
Okay. Thank you, Ejas. So make it more specific to the QNX one, because when somebody asks in your presentation or when you ask the question in the interview, you have to be basically absolutely on the direct to the point, right? You cannot talk regarding bank or other thing. This is just for helping you, because the interviewer also will not have too much of time, right? For example, I take a lot of interviews also, right? So when in the interviews, within first 10 minutes, I can make sure whether this person is okay or not, right? The first impression, and you have to be very, very confident, and you have to be absolutely dot onto the points, right? So this is some of the basically the best practices when you go for interviews also, or if you go for presentation, be to the point. Whatever the you have been asked, you can talk about that. Okay.
Sir, will improve, sir. Will improve. Make sure you improve next time, sir.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to help you, all of you. So what are the areas what I see, so that when you go for the final interview, you can come out with flying colors, right? Yes. That is what we are all looking at you.
I'll follow.
And also in the future, also when you go for any corporate presentation or this thing, be to the point, because the audience will not have too much of time, right? And already, for example, the interviewer or the audience, they've gone through this multiple times. So you have to talk something specific. That's why I said you have to, some innovation or out of the box thinking should be there in a presentation. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So now let's move to Maitri.
Sir, I just need time, sir.
Can Sandhya, can you come up? Can you present now?
Yes, sir.
Sure, please go ahead.
Sir, I didn't prepare any PPT, so just I can talk about few words or sentences.
So which one? See, till now everybody talking about chatbot. So I've given 2 assignments regarding the agriculture. Do you want to talk, or you want to talk on chatbot only?
So chatbot only in agriculture field.
Okay, please go ahead. Like two separate. One is a chatbot for QNX, right? And another is how you going to help to have your pesticide and fertilizer based on the agricultural land you are having, right? So you have to decide which one you have to talk.
So chatbot only, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
So chatbot is like generally it is a computer program which is designed to interact with humans with the internet, with the help of internet. it treats the conversations like if we talk they reply, or if they talk we reply, like that conversation starts. It is used for humans to interact with digital devices, so that they can talk with that digital devices. It uses artificial intelligence. It is used for various fields like e-commerce, healthcare, restaurants, or some other platforms. Mitsuko is the most advanced chatbot. Um, the first chatbot appeared in 1992. It is a software program called Elisa. In former fields also we can use chatbots, like for farmers also we use chatbots to answer farmer queries, like how the farmers can improve their fields or crops. Yes, sir, that's all.
Okay, Sandhya. So I think you little bit mixed up. In fact, chatbot we asked for QNX, right? Not for the
Yes, sir.
agriculture. So that is a separate assignment. Next is that you have to tell how as I told before also, how QNX will get benefited implementation of this chatbot, and how the student will get benefited, right? So, and how you're going to basically get this thing done, operational, this thing. So that is not come up. Maybe you can think through. And when you, as I told you, when you do a presentation and when you want to tell about a product or how you have done it, you have to have a storyline. The storyline was not coming here. So maybe some little bit homework you need to do before
Yes, sir, we will.
next presentation. Okay. Thank you.
Sir, I will do. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So Maitri, are you okay, or should I move on to the others?
Sir, I need time, sir. Please move on to the others, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, I am from QNX Hubli, sir. One more student left, sir. He would like to give presentation, sir.
We will come up because there's 13 centers, right? So I'm just selecting random. So
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So now I go to Srishti Infotech. So Srishti Infotech, if you can let us know who are there. And
yes, sir.
Okay, so maybe if you can let us know what the name of yours, right? So if you can, that will be great. Yeah, yeah. If you can come online, yes.
Can you present the PPT, sir, about that?
Yeah, I wanted the first who are present there. Then I will select, because I see number of you are there. So I just wanted to know who are there. If you can tell me your names, then I will randomly select few of you.
So we have this is from Srishti Infotech. We have Sachin as like Sriram Kamath, Suman. We have total 9 guys there. Sir.
This is Srishti Infotech, Kundapur, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
okay. So then I will ask basically Sriram Kamath if you can present.
Okay, sir. Can you share the screen, sir? Can you share?
Yeah, please share your screen if you have prepared a PPT. Otherwise, if you want to speak without PPT, that is also fine. Please go ahead.
Sir, we prepared PPT.
Sure, that is great. Yeah.
The concept of the chatbot and techniques. Present.
Yeah, sure. Please present.
Sir, is it visible? Sir, is it visible, sir?
Till now, I'm not able to see your screen. Yeah, I'm able to see your screen. I can able to see your screen. Please go ahead.
So, sir, this is a model concept that we developed.
So one suggestion, please make it full screen when you do a presentation. Make it full screen.
Just a second, sir.
Make it slideshow.
Just a second, sir.
See in the below, there is a slideshow. There is basically a window. You just click on that, it will become full screen. Yeah,
So now it is visible.
absolutely. Please go ahead.
Is it visible now, sir?
Yeah, it's visible. Please carry on. It's not full screen. It is not the. Okay, please carry on.
Yes, sir. I am Sriram Kamath from 16 Kundapura. I am currently pursuing a second year of BSc from Madagascar Arts and Science College, Kundapura. So I have prepared a simple presentation on the chatbot. So we are still learning first chapter only. So we have just gathered the basic information on that, and it's not that detailed, sir. But we will try to improve it in the further days. Just a second, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes, you're audible.
So the first slide, what is chatbot? A chatbot is a computer program that is uses artificial intelligence and natural language processing to understand the questions asked by the customer and give automated responses to them. So so why use chatbots? So chatbots can improve the customer experience because they are available 24/7. They are not like the humans, so they can be available 24/7 to the customers. So we are using pattern matching and natural language processing techniques in the chatbot. So our intention is to provide the choices of courses in Kionics for the users or the students who log into the website and search for the courses offered there. So we have created a chatbot for them. So our chatbot will be going in the flow like this. First, it will take a greeting from the user, or it will provide a greeting to the user and collect his or her private personal details, and it will show them the courses that are offered in the Kionic Center, and it will ask them to select one of the courses, and it will again ask for a confirmation if you had asked this, or is it the choice you have confirmed. So next, it will give a brief information and explanation about the course, like then total during total hours of the course, and it will also explain the syllabus, and it will give a brief note about the total cost of the course, and it will also explain some of the features of that course, and it will also provide which work field is suitable for this course, and at the end it will provide the users with some effective questions which are most asked by the users to clarify other doubts by them. So in the greeting section, there will be a greeting to the user according to the time. Like if it in the morning, it will say good morning, how are you, what can I help you, how can I help you, or like that. And after greeting, it will collect the details from the user, like their name, their age, the basic qualifications, and gender, etc., etc., etc. And next, it will show the list of courses depending on their choices, sir. Like if they are from the background of BSc or BCA, it will show them the courses that are most suitable for that option. And if they are from BCom field and that all, they will be given other choices on based on the input from the user. It will be all automated, sir, using the AI concept. Next, requesting the choices. As we provide the choices to the users, users have to select one of the choices from that, and it will give the response to it. Next, we will have a confirmation, so that if by mistake the user type or select one of the courses, he or she may confirm it if they want to, or may not, like that. So next will be the FAQ question, in which the questions that are asked, most asked by the users from the previous users, like can I attend the courses online, or how much time will it take, what will be the scope of this course, etc., etc., etc. Those will be questions will be popped up, and the users, if they want, they can select one of the FAQ questions and read the answers for that, or else they can quit the chat box. Thank you, sir. This is all.
Thank you, Sridhama. In fact, I like your presentation because, first of all, you introduce yourself. Whenever you make a presentation, you should introduce yourself. And good that at least you touch base that using the artificial intelligence, machine learning, basically the natural processes learning. Maybe we can talk about cognitive learning, deep learning, and also what are the questions that has been asked frequently and how we have answered. If we can keep those in a library, in our data lake, that will also improve the chatbot. And that is how in the industry, the chatbot is improved based on those, what are the lessons learned also, right? What are the question asked and how those has been answered. So this is how continuous improvement has to be done in the chatbot. Good.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So now I come to Sachin. You want to present?
Hi, sir. This is Ashwin here. I'm the second line faculty of Srishti Infotech Kundapura.
Yes, yes, please.
We are building, as they are very, like, I have got a students of BCom, and whereas BSc and BCA are very of three to four of them. They were very new to this all new technology and building of this code languages and also. So I was a bit going with the basics. So I had made them to do this presentation on their based on their understandings. We're still in progress of building the chatbots.
Okay.
So I think by this month you would be able to build a proper chatbot with all the knowledge, whatever you suggested, and inquiries to be filled in, sir.
Okay, thank you. So can I go to then Vanita? So can you present?
I request Vanita to speak on the chatbot. What we have built, what we made a presentation, right? You can discuss on that, not a problem.
Sure. So Vanita, if you can present, please.
Yes, sir. The chatbot is a software application. It gives a reply to the user, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Please be telling.
It's a computer program that uses artificial intelligence and natural language process to understand the customer questions and automate response to them and stimulate human conversation. So, if in a robotic form, the chatbots will give answer to the customers, and the chatbot is a technology which 3v1 and bound to generate substantial extraordinary due to robust expansion, and chatbot it business running 24/7 without much investment. In fact, it is one-time investment and for providing remarkable customer experience. And it also develops chatbots as a pattern matching. If we, for example, if we give apple, then it gives a matches and it will do the output as a apple. And also it uses NLP, natural language processing, and provide and it will provide the choice of the courses to the Kionics, and then also it gives detailed information about the course and what the courses is offered, and it will offer what you need and request choices, and after all it will confirm the choices you are and it will explain the courses. uh, then greetings, like if they used to greet good morning, then it will say as a good morning, like it will greetings. And next it collects the details about getting the user details and the personal details of the users, and then courses offered which they want, which course they needed, like AI, Python, or like that. And then it requests choices from user. It means after giving option to the user, then the course should get the choice from the user, like press I for some courses, like that. And it will confirm the choices. If you are doing the correct choice or not, it will confirm it. And then last, it will the effective questions, providing for more information to the users. That's all.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. Maybe if others are not speaking, please be unmute. The voice is echoing. So, in fact, few points I think.
You are on mute, sir.
Hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, only a few points I want to add is that it's not a one-time investment. So major investment is that then there will be small recurring investment, because we need to improve it based on the learnings you are having, based on the questions you are getting, right? So you have to also keep on improving your chatbot. Otherwise, what will happen? It will become obsolete, because you have to also, what are the new trends that are coming, what questions are coming, and also new courses that will be also be provided by QNX, right? So those things also need to be taken into consideration. Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, good. So now I go to the next. Yes, anybody has got any question? Hello?
Excuse me, sir, we are ready. Give challenge.
Okay, so next I go to Sridevi Technology, Udupi. So if you can tell me who are there, and if you can tell me your names, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, if you can.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear. So if you can tell who are the students present there.
My name is Samishra, sir.
Hi, Samishra. So who are present there, Samishra, along with you?
The students, sorry, I'm Purushottam here, Pankaj Reddy here. The other students which are there are Dharani Kumar, Gayatri, Jaswant, Rakesh Bhatt, Samisha is there, Shungaditya, Spandana, Freya.
Oh, okay, great. So maybe Samishra, then maybe you can start basically your presentation on the assignment. And please let me know which of the two assignment you're going to talk about. And please go ahead.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Samishra, you can
One
start your
second, sir. I'll share this.
Sure, sure. Please go.
Sabyasachi sir, if you want to move to the next, they might take some time. You can always move to the
Sure,
next
sure,
because time
sure.
time is
Sir,
getting wasted. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
is it
So,
visible, sir?
yeah, I can see your screen. Yes.
So we chose agri-tech using IoT. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes. Please go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, as we know, India is the largest agricultural country just after China. We also know that we are the largest producer of milk, pulses, and also the second largest producer of rice and wheat. But even though the farmers in India has nearly 1 to 4 acres of land, but they are quite illiterate. So they couldn't predict the monsoons and couldn't get the proper informations, either like soil conditions or the fertilizers, pesticides, or even the market. So that is what the problem statement we are talking about. The many of the variable factors which need to be considered in this problem statements are soil conditions and type of the agricultural crop which the farmer are going to grow, as well as monsoon predictions and type and quantity of fertilizers as well as pesticides, and also the main important factor, that is the availability of quality seeds, because the availability of this quality seeds might greatly affect the growth or yield of the crop. Having a good or the good quality seeds will yield good growth of the crop. So it also becomes one of the major factor which decides the agricultural growth. The database which is already present is about crop cultivation methods, that is either seasonal and environmental or soil conditions needed to grow. Then fertilizers like organic and inorganic. Some of the organic fertilizers like cow dung and the quantity and quality which they are present. This mainly helps in the yield of growth of the plant. So having this information, like having the informations of fertilizers, pesticides, or also the crop cultivation methods in the database help in proper prediction and giving proper recommendations. And also the pest affecting the crops. Knowing the pest which is affecting the crop, that is there are different pests affecting different kinds of crop. Without knowing the actual pest which is affecting the crop, it is quite confusing or quite not easy to make decisions on using what pesticides in order to prevent that pests. Then is the soil test data collection. The previous one data collection we have seen is fertilizers and pesticides and quantity, quality, or the type of fertilizers and many cultivation methods. But this database actually stores information about the soil conditions. That is the presence of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, macronutrients, zinc, iron, copper, and many other nutrients and vitamins, which mainly help or support the plant growth. What IoT devices does is they detect or sense these parameters and relay the relevant informations to the cloud server database. So after knowing this nutrients or vitamins which is already present in the soil, it is stored in the database and it is compared with that of the actual sensed data. That is, after testing a particular soil, it is compared to that of the data stored in the database and hence gives a proper crop recommendations to the farmer which could be grown in that particular land. Then the monsoon prediction, knowing the quantity of the rain which the land has or knowing the water level which the land has mainly helps in choosing the different crop by the farmer. So the farmer, based on this, that is monsoon prediction or the water level, he could predict the proper crop on the water requirement of that particular crop. So what we does is we shall integrate the trusted and available weather API and monsoon prediction APIs with our cloud agri-tech solutions. Based on the analysis of this data information, we can relay the farmer on the water requirements of the crop that is growing. Then also informing or educating the farmer on the time with the activities, some of the activities like sowing seeds, de-weeding, watering the crops, and time to add fertilizers, pesticides, and also the time to harvest. Giving these informations to farmers also helps in farmers to make a proper good yield of the crop. So IoT devices detect or sense the soil parameters and monitor the growth of the crop and relay the information to the cloud server database. These informations are later sent to the farmers so that he could make a proper decisions on the time and the quantity of either fertilizers or pesticides which will be used. Then the continuous data collection leading to data mining. As we know, data mining is a computer technique that uses ideas from artificial intelligence, machine learning, statistics, data systems in order to find patterns in large amount of data. Having a database which could give us a exact proper condition or the proper consequences is quite helpful, because will know the precaution we could take for the same problem which has already occurred. So the biggest problem that the nation is facing right now is farmer suicide. In the past years, we have seen that many of the farmers committed suicides either because of low yield of crop growth or because of not getting a good amount of economy for their crops. We have also seen a common scenario, that is a very high fluctuation in between onions and tomatoes. That was because when the yield was high, when the yield was low of either the onion or tomato, the price given to that crop was very high. So farmers started growing that particular crop in bulk and causing the reduce of the crop yield. So what we does is we collate all the data and store it in the cloud database, which is nothing but a knowledge base. So we could tell the farmers that this particular crop is already in the high bulk amount, so he could take other crop in order to grow. So the solution to this grave problem is using the appropriate technology or tools and IoT, data mining, analytics, as well as machine learning, artificial learning on cloud for educating and relaying timely information to the farmers. We can easily and earnestly solve the problems of farmer suicide in this country. Solution driven by technology. The main geolocation-based solutions are collecting or mining data related to consumption patterns, as I said before, the monsoon predictions and also water table levels, fertilizers and pesticides usage, and crop cultivation. In order to tell the farmer about the market condition, the quantity of crop present in the market, this technology will also come in handy. So thank you, sir.
Excellent, Savitra. First of all, I want to give you basically few credits that you have talked about 8 minutes that others could not speak. So thanks for that. I was also noting it down, how much time you have taken. So very good for that. And you were very confident, and the data points were very good. So thanks for that. And if you remember yesterday, the Famosa, the Italian kiwi manufacturer, did the presentation of the case study, right? So regarding also the dimension and also the product, if it is on standardized, they get a higher market rate, right? So, yes. So these are the certain factors people don't consider. But if you in Norway and other places also, they do a fish farming, right? For the Atlantic salmon or this thing. So if it is in the same size, or if you take the tiger prawn cultivation that is done in India, multiple places, right? It has to be a particular size for the export. If it exceeds, your prices comes down. If the size is lower, your prices comes down. So using the IoT, this also can help the farmers to get more basically profit and the revenue. Very good, excellent. Thank you.
Can I come in with your this?
Please,
with your permission. Good. I like the presentation, but one thing students have to understand, since it is the first point of hearing, this is a downloaded presentation. If you see, the copyright is already there down. So my request is, in future, you go through the presentation, you take it from the copyright, but give your input. That will be more appreciated. But anyway, nevertheless, a very good presentation. You have taken an effort to take a download. You have taken an effort to read it. That also is appreciated. But in future, we would expect you to give a presentation not on a copyrighted basis, but give your own impression. Okay. Sorry, sir. Carry on, sir.
Sir, one thing, I'm Purushottam here. Sir, we only have put the copyright. It is not somebody else's copyright. We have
Right.
in our presentation.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I just wanted to. So my doubt is cleared now. Fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. Then I take my words back, Purushottam. I thought it is downloaded from the internet. Sorry. Okay. I take my words back. Okay. Wonderful.
No, sir.
Sabyasachi sir, please go ahead. I also appreciate this presentation as one of the best I have seen. Great.
Very good. So, in fact, I will move to the other centers. So like this, as you can see, there is always a improvement, right? The continuous improvement. And others who are also watching, please see why she has able to express, not only express, also data points she has brought into the presentation. I want all of you to have that. Think always out of the box, right? And that is going to make you different from others. Now I move on to the Vaishali computers. From the Vaishali computers, can you please tell who are there currently?
Yes, sir. We have Mr. Altaf, who is the second-line faculty of Vaishali Computers. We have an Abhijit, Akil B, Anusha, Ina Kausur, Shweta, Madhu BN, Ravichandra, Karthik Kumar, Sunita.
Excellent. Because I want somebody from your team who has prepared on the agriculture assignment to speak. Because we have heard a lot of IoT. So anybody in your this thing who is prepared on the agriculture assignment using IoT?
We did only on chatbot because so this is out of level line of faculty.
Okay.
So we will be presenting chatbot only because that's what we have started it, the project. I mean, the real-time environment. Since this is the first month, we are just covering few basic topics for the students. So not that much level to execute the project. So we have executed the project on this one only, chatbot, which is a runtime project. And the same we are doing on PPT. So I'm handing over the mic to any member.
So Abhijit, maybe if you can start the presentation.
Yes, we can start the presentation. We are going to share our screen. Go to Zoom. Open that one. Maximize that. Bottom right. So that right side. Now there is share screen. Click on PPT. Now click on chat box and run the slideshow. The file or something. Here. Click on this one. Click on this here. Right, wonderful. Yeah. So it's the same.
Yes, we can see. Yeah, please continue.
One of my students will continue. You can start.
Myself, Lena from Vaishali Computer Bernari.
You have to make audible. So, is audible for everyone?
Yes, we can hear. Absolutely. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
So myself, Lena from Vaishali Computer Bernari. I'm here to present chatbot. So what is chatbot? A chatbot is a software or computer program that simulates movement conversation of chat to text or voice interaction. Users in both business to consumer people and business people. Environment increasingly use chatbot virtual assistants to handle simple tasks. In simple words, it is a chatbot is a software or virtual robot that interacts with human conversation through text or voice interactions. A chatbot is also automated instantly. It can give messages to the customer without human intervention. So why is chatbot? Conversational chatbots can help you to get to know your customers even more. They let you figure out what their questions and needs are.
plus the products or services they are interested in, and help you make strategic decisions and get better customer service. In simple words, why is chatbots? Now, as we have learned here, they like to figure out what the person's needs are. So it helps in helping. I think it helps in taking decisions that may make quickly, and also it is easier to get analyzed. And we can see some other examples why is chatbots necessary. It uses to know the information instantly, that is quickly, to the customers. We can get quick responses. We can access any.
Are you browsing the slides? I'm seeing only the first page, that is chatbot.
No, sir, I'm
Only the
telling
first.
my.
She's telling by her own. So only 4 lines
Okay,
are
okay.
there. Beyond that, she is like
Explaining
Okay.
by her own.
Okay, please go ahead.
And she is like continuing.
Yes, sir. It uses to. I'm sorry, sir. It uses to know the information instantly and quickly to the customers. As we can see, we can get quick responses. We can access at any time. For the customer, they are automatic programs that interact with customers, making human intervention and cost very little. Examples like websites. We are seeing if we can use chatbots in website also, sir. In real life, chatbots can use cases in the fields of customer service also in marketing, sales, and also we can see other examples like in Domino's, deliver a smooth customer experience via Facebook, and in HDFC Bank also help your customers with instant answers. So here are some benefits.
Here are some benefits in chatbot. Conversation chatbots can help you get to know your customers even more. Customer service at any time. Here, chatbot give 24/7 services. Here, the chatbot provide a homogeneous services tirelessly. If any person doing this means it will get delay, but here the chatbot is through internet. Here it provides a homogeneous service tirelessly, and they help optimize cost. It means it reduces the cost. The better customer experience. For better customer experience, the chatbot they use brands to improve the customer experiences. Instant response. Here the user can get instant response from by the chatbot what they want. Consistency in answers. Here it improves the average response of time. Thank you.
Hi, sir. I'm Abhijit here. So I just want to explain how it works actually. So, are you able to hear?
So are we audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, wonderful. Because it's so silent, so I thought.
Yeah. So,
good.
Yes.
So thanks, Hena. So is other one to talk about, or this is the same chatbot you're going to talk about?
Yeah. Still, Abhijit is there. Still, we have not gone through the complete slides. Yet another 3 or 4 slides are pending.
Okay, so Abhijit, maybe you can walk us through.
Yes. Let me continue. So let me explain about like how exactly the chatbot works. So here we have the 2 categories. One is the rule-based chatbot, and one more is the AI-based chatbot. So the rule-based chatbot, it has a limited range of choices, which is programmed and redefined by the rules defined for the course, where the chatbot is easier to build and even simple, where it works on the true and false algorithm, where if it is true, it prints the one; if it is false, then it prints the other. So when the customer goes on give, for example, want to inquire any one thing on any courses, let us take on the QNX. If the customer wants to go on search on a number of courses what we have, so on that basis it detects and then gives the limited course what is predefined on it, and it just goes on display. This is the one example what we have for the rule-based chatbots. Then when I come to the AI-based chatbots, so the bot it is actually artificial brain, where it is already defined inbuilt, where like example, when we go to the customer case like Amazon or Flipkart, So when the customer gives an query or FAQ, like frequently asked questions, it has the answer already fed up in the backend. So it just recognizes the complete words and gives the exact reply what it has been stored for the same. So the same thing it understand. That's what I wanted to say. Like AI chatbox defines the language, context, and index, reacts on accordingly on what the customer gives on the question or the queries what he had. This is the one about the working of chatbox. Now it comes to the architecture.
Hi sir, this is Ravchandra. Sir, key
Yeah.
components of chatbot architecture. Yes. The question and answer system. In this chatbot system, the question and answer system is responsible for answering customers frequently asked questions. In these questions, the answer and question system is frequently responds to the customers on the knowledge base. The environment in chatbot, the environment is mainly responsible for contextualizing users' message and using the natural language processing. In natural language processing is the central component of the chatbot architecture.
Okay, thank you. So anything, Abhijit, you want to talk about on the infrastructure, how you planning for that, or whether are you using the software, what are the software you're using, or is it an open stack or not, or something more on that?
Yes, yes. Actually, we have an example for that. Like we have gone through with the courses specification. One what we defined.
Yeah, these are the program.
Yes, this is the one example. So here you can go on like you is the one the customer and the bot the chatbot the reply what we get. So the same example. When we say hi, it just gives on the hello. The list of the courses if we go on ask, it shows the what are the listed course it has in the backend. So it goes on display, and the customer tries to have the selects on the particular courses what he want, and then on that base it goes on use the sub topics what it has. That is the one thing what we have just gone programmed on.
Altaf, sir, if you allow me, sir, with your permission, Sabyasachi sir, can I come in, Sabyasachi sir, with
Yes,
your
sir,
permission?
please go. Yes, sir, please go.
Altaf, also teach the team. I know you're just the first visit of yours to Bellary, but also teach the team how they run through the slides. Because what happens is when you're doing a good presentation, they should run the slides. So also teach them. See, there is a funnel underneath. They can push the funnel on, and the slides can come full screen, and then they can run the slides. So I think while they have done a wonderful job, obviously Sabyasachi sir will evaluate them. I'm nobody to evaluate, but I think the slide presentation you teach them how they can run the slides. Okay, Altaf?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Are you with me, Altaf?
Yes, sir. Yes, I understood.
Yeah, thank you. Sir.
Yeah, so thank you from Vaishali Computers, the team, so for your presentation. So I will now move on to the next, that is Sharp Computers. Sharp Computers team, can you please come on screen, please? And can you please have your video on?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon. Yeah. So if you first tell me who are present there.
Sir, Ashlesh, Chetan, Vidyashri, Jasya, Prerna, Pratibha and Pooja are present.
Okay, so I will basically go with Pooja. Can you please present?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Is it connected?
And please keep your video on so that we can also see your expressions and your team also there.
Yes, sir. The video is on. Kionix Belagavi, sir. You can just see Kionix Belagavi.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
How to connect?
It's already connected. You will take
No,
the
because
what?
source code is there.
Yes, sir. Give us just a minute. We are sharing, sir. Just a minute.
No problem, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
But next time onwards, please keep yourself ready because there are others also waiting. Okay.
Sure, sir. We want to show that interface also, na? Here.
Who is the second line? Belgavi? Sharp Belgavi. Who is the second line of yours? Second line faculty?
Sir, Anupama Patil and Prem Jyoti madam is there, sir.
Where is Anupama Patil? Help them, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, we are helping, sir.
Anupama Patil and Prem Jyoti, please help them.
Yes, sir. So can you please accept that we are just presenting the screen and we are joining in another laptop where our source code is present.
If you want to come back, we will come back to you. Prepare yourself. We can go to the next and come back to you because Sabyasachi sir's time is very limited. If you want to take some time, take your time. Don't worry. No marks are being deducted for this. So just relax. When you are ready, we can come back to you. Sabyasachi sir, would you like to go to the next?
Yeah. So Kavita Computers.
Okay.
Sir, we are
Okay.
ready.
Okay, great. Yeah. Then please continue.
Wonderful.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Pooja Nayak. So, what is chatbot? So, what is chatbot? Chatbot is nothing but it is a software application. It's used to conduct an online chat conversation, and it also helps the customer by automating the conversation and interact with them through messaging platform. Chatbot is nothing but a software application. So chatbot can be classified into huge categories like enterprise, education, e-commerce, finance, health, news, productivity. So what is a transactional chatbot? Transactional chatbot is also called a task-oriented or declarative chatbot. Means it is a only perform a particular task or a function. So it is called as a transactional chatbot. So in next slide, chatterbot in Python. Chatterbot in Python, we get the input from the users and process based on input. We process it and next return the response for the input. So next, how to create a chatbot in Python. The first step in creating a chatbot in Python, we install the chatterbot library. So then once we install chatterbot library and then we install virtual environment for the coding purpose.
And next we run and executing command prompt. So next, Charterboard benefits for business. Improve the lead generation, reduce the customer service cost, and achieve the scalability of support. Make the customer journey smoothly. And can we interact with our chatbot? So,
students want to show how they have this developed now. Is this fine to have an interaction with or develop the chatbot? We have not developed the interface, means students. They want
just
to show.
a prototype.
Yes.
Sir, are you there? Students wants to show their developed interface.
Sure, please. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir, just a second.
So here we create on education based chatbot for QNX. So to support a student selecting the courses. So here interface between users and board, and we enter the QNX. Here we enter the QNX provides the professional courses like Tally, C, Java, Python, and many more. And we type a C. So next boot will respond nice choice, sir. Next we ask what is fee for what is fee for C. So boot will respond 2000 only for C language, and then course is of 3 months. So this is our chatbot. So next timing is also function. Boot will response. You can adjust the timing according to your schedule. Hello, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Good. So at least you're able to show a demo kind of a thing. That is really appreciated. So as we are going ahead, I can see that some of the innovation and out of the box thinking is coming from you, and that is what I wanted from you. It's not the same thing or slides you're going to present. Some differentiate among yourselves, and that is what will help you in the future also. Good. Thank you. So Chetan, from Sharp Computers, you want to present?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead, Chetan.
Sir, actually, here students, they have worked on 3 projects. That virtual assistants also they have created, and chatbot also they have created. But chatbot, as you have seen here, this was the instruction they were able to give and they were able to develop now. They are just working on the modification of that. But right now, they are with the 3 projects.
Yeah, I just want to see how the Chetan wants to do a presentation. So Chetan, maybe you can go ahead and make your presentation, please.
Yes, sir, just a second. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, please go ahead.
We had created for the QNX, we had created a chatbot which will help our students to, take the courses according to their preferences. And for that, we had written the code. So it's just an overview I'll be telling, sir. So here, if we are typing like hello, hi, hey, or something like that, then it will reply, hello, how can I help you, sir? What is your name? May I know? Then after that, if we say bye or goodbye, then it will tell see you. And after, if we ask how are you doing, it will reply, I am doing fine. How are you doing? And such all. And then if we write a QNX or course, like if you want to know the courses which QNX provides,
then it will reply with the message that Unix provides these many courses, and you can choose any one from those, like according to your preferences. And then if you ask about the timing, it can reply that you can choose the timing according to your schedule. Like whenever you're free, you can attend the classes. You can adjust the classes. You know, sir, like morning. Sometimes you'll not be free in the morning, and evening also you'll be free sometimes. So you can interchange your classes. If you want morning, or otherwise, if you're free in the evening, you can come sometimes in the evening. So then, and if we can ask for some advice also, like which course can I take? It will also, you know, suggest courses according to our fee or timings and all. Like few courses are of 2 months, few are of 6 months. So which would you prefer to learn? And such all. So these are for the replies, like the fee structure of those courses which we choose. So let that much, sir. And this is all the rest of the code for which we can get the response from the bot. Yes, sir. That's it.
Thank you, Sachin. In fact, sorry, thank you, Chetan. So few inputs. It's a good that you're able to do a demo. Few things maybe you can provide in a slide. Maybe Sarit sir and others may be also interested. What are the infrastructure is needed? What software, whether it is available in OpenStack or anything software, licensed software need to be purchased, right? Next is that, for example, just out of box thinking. Now, can you have a translator, language translator? Maybe somebody from the only knows Kannada, just giving it about this thing. So you can translate that into English so that he feels more, or he or she feels more user friendly. This chatbot can be, right? That is already available. So using a Google Translator or some translator, that can be done. Something innovative you can think through.
Yes, so we had one more assignment of Jarvis assistant. So in that we had seen the, which where we can set the language. So in the next version, we are working on that translation, sir, as you said. So we can like in the input, like if we the user doesn't understand English, we can take the input in English, convert it, and then give the reply in also their preferred language and also.
Okay, excellent.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Can I move on to the Kavita computers?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. So
my
if you
name
can
is,
tell me who are all present there from the Kavita computers?
Yeah,
Yes,
is there, sir? Somebody is online, sir. In the lab, means in our institute, that Reshma is there, Shruti is there, Pooja is there, Ajit is there, Jyoti is there, and Naveen online is there, Raju online is there, Sangmesh is online is there, Shweta is sitting in room here only, Shankar, sir. So many members is there, sir, here only, sir.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
So can I ask Anil Kumar to present?
Sir, Anil Kumar is not here, sir. He was not even also online.
Okay, so Ajit Kumar?
Yes, sir. He was in the lab.
Yeah, so can I ask Ajit to present, please?
Ajit, are you hearing? Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Sir, 2 minutes. I am checking the PPTs.
Sir, up to prepare, Raj, you can possible task. He was prepared regarding agriculture.
Okay, Raju, please go ahead.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So my name is Rajshekhar Hiramat, sir. On behalf of Kavita Computers and IT Services, I am a student over there, and I am taking training regarding AWS, sir, Amazon Web Services, that is cloud computing course, sir. So first of all, I would like to greet good afternoon to all who are all present in the session. So I want to begin with this crop, sir, agricultural crop, that is jowar. So we all know, beginningly, we all know that jowar is a product. No, it is a crop which is very nutritious and which is well grown up and which is exported to other countries also from India, sir. So this is the crop where it is popularly known as jowar, and is the most important food for a fooder and a crop of dryland agriculture. It is grown in both dryland and in summer season also. So the annual area where it under changes, ranges between 17 to 18 billion hectares annually, and gives a production between 8 to 10 billion tons. And it is originated from India. So we are very much proud of that. It is originated from India, and it is also originated from Africa also, sir. It is a Kharif group crop, sir, actually, and it is a Rabi also, because it is growing in summer also, sir. Summer also. And it is a great millet. Broom corn, Guinea corn, Darra, Impe, Jowar, or Milo is also, it is also known as a grass. It is also known as grass, where it is which is feeded for animals also, and species also, which is cultivated for its grains, and which is used for food for humans and animal feed and ethanol also. So the type of soil where it is which is required to cultivate this type of seeds and crops is, it is grown in different areas. As we all know that India is covered by the three directions is totally covered by water only. But for this we need a certain climatic conditions which is there, and I expect that Haryana, Rajasthan, Karnataka, and Maharashtra. And Maharashtra is the biggest state where it is going, sir, and where the this crop and seeds are exported. Okay, so depending on seasons and soils and the moisture of the soil, it is totally varying, sir. So Maharashtra has the highest area under jowar growing, sir. It is cultivated. So when it is come to the point of fertilization and pesticides, manures and fertilization is sorghum or jowar farming. The main field should be added with a 10 to 15 ton of farm and yard manure, that is FYM, to make the soil rich in micronutrients. As I said, this soil is this crop is totally nutritious, so that which is effectively nutrient, then we should add these tons of farmyard manure. And at the time of sowing, basal application of 60 to 42 kg of phosphorus and sulfate is required, sir, to that. And it has a layer which contains different types of how we are having skin. The crop is also having different types of layers where it is full of nutrition, sir. Sir, now when I come to the point of agriculture, we all know that in current affairs we are already we are knowing that in agriculture we are having so much of our farmers are suffering, where they are growing the crops, where they are growing the vegetables. They are suffering to sell their vegetables, because we all know that these APMC schemes were somewhat schemes were introduced in India by the central government of India, but because of some problem they haven't the government had taken back. But now what I want to explain is, using this cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and this IoT, Internet of Thinking, how this will enable. Now, sir, from as we are from Karnataka state government, we are residing in Karnataka state. I want to take some small example. That is, the Karnataka state government had recently, it is going to launch. Recently, it has introduced. It is going to launch an application which is totally useful for the farmers, where they are growing their crops, where they are growing their vegetables, where directly they can sell their products directly to the retailers, and they can get the benefits from that, where they can get the good economy for what they had put the efforts. Now here I will just go on reading these things. Karnataka's new app to help farmers sell produce directly to retail chains. Karnataka will soon roll out a mobile app. That is our state government is going to implement, sir, which is playing, now we are all know that Kisan Samman Yojana, and these all data is already stored, sir. If I say cloud computing, then cloud computing is nothing but where the data is stored, and why I am taking this point of view is, what happens, sir, whenever we are a farmer. If I am a farmer, then I am very much suffered to take my vegetables to the market, to the APMC yards, and there some more much brokerages are there, where they are they are cutting the amount, and we are not getting the handsome amount what we had invested to the growing that vegetables. Now the state government had the agriculture department, that is with the help of NIC, that is National Informatics of National Informatics. They had created some applications, where they had developed that a farmer can directly sell their goods or vegetables directly to the retail chain, sir. Retail chain. If I say Big Basket, it is a retail chain. It is a Reliance Fresh, where the vegetables are provided through this open outlet, sir. Open outlet. Now the name of the app is E-Sahamati app, sir, which is developed by the government of Karnataka with the help of National Informatics Center, as I said, which enables farmers to give the consent to interested retails, where the farmer want to give, where the farmer feels that, where he expects somewhat amount what he had grown, sir. So that is the thing, sir, from my end. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. So I have got some feedback for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you see the semester when she has presented on this, she has shown how basically using the IoT, you're going to increase your production, how you're going to take care of your pesticides using the correct amount of pesticides and this thing, right? Now, in your case, of course, you're talking about what the government of Karnataka has done, apps, that is very good. But how will you, using the IoT, using that basically machine learning, how you're going to increase the productivity of your agricultural product, right? Yes. That is not coming up. Maybe you can need to think through, because the assignment, what I had given you, how you're going to use basically looking into the soil content or the weather forecasting, increase the productivity, right? So yes, the assignment, what I have given, it is not coming up. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm there.
Yeah, so what you need to think through is that using the IoT and also the machine learning, right? How you can improve your productivity, and of course, how you can use the app already available by the Karnataka government, utilize that for your selling it to the end customers, right?
Yes.
Maybe
yes.
You can think through, if you saw one of the case studies where you can create an app, right? Maybe those vehicles from the area that is going to the market, maybe you can utilize and see which are the vehicles available to carry your product, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that you can also help them to earn some money, and also you can help your product to reach to the market much, much faster.
Yes,
Just
sir.
think through. So you need to think some of the out-of-box thinking, so that it will enable you to not only produce more and also to earn more money for your agriculture products. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, we are working on that, sir, and we will come on the next session, sir, with the whatever the things you had said. We will implement ourselves, and we will come with the updated content, sir.
Excellent. Because as you know, in agriculture, most of our population is working on that. Now, if you can help them to increase the productivity, increase their basically the revenue for them, right? As an economy for India, right? It will also help, because the distribution of wealth will be into the multiple parts of India.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And
yes.
So this is what we are going to look into. So how we can improve their economy and also improve the economy of the region and also the state and then country as such.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. So can I ask basically Shruti or Reshma to present from Kavita?
Yes, sir. Is there?
Jyoti is ready to explain.
Excellent, Jyoti. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Please go ahead. Thank you.
My name is Jyoti from Kavita Computers, Kalburgi. I taken groundnut crops for agriculture, sir.
Yes, I'm listening. Please go ahead. And if it's possible, make it a full screen, right? Then it will be great. So
Okay,
whoever
sir.
the faculty there, if you can help the student to make it a full screen and help them to browse also.
Okay, sir.
Who is the second line faculty of Kavita Computers? Please help them.
Saujanya and Abhilash, sir.
Saujanya, Abhilash, who is there? Please help them.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The
sir, one second.
introduction of groundnut. Groundnut is scientifically named as Archis hypogea, and it is also called as earth nut, pea nut, and monkey nut. It is cultivated in tropical and subtropical regions, and it is the most rank in the India, sixth most rank in the India, and it is second ranking in Karnataka. The soil type is sandy loam and sorry. Groundnuts are popular source of food through the world, consumed either as a peanut butter or as a crushed. Groundnuts are cultivated in the tropical regions and subtropical regions of the world on sandy soils. The varieties of groundnuts are Kadri 2, Kadri 3, and TAG 24, and TG 17, AK 12, 24. The Kadri 2 and Kadri 3 are formed in Andhra Pradesh. Kadri 2 is cultivated, is 100 to 115 days in the month of okay. Next. The season and climate of groundnuts are, it is the temperature of 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Kharif, there are two types of groundnuts, sir, in this Kharif groundnut, and one more is Rabi groundnut. The Kharif groundnut is comes under June to July in monsoon region, and whereas Rabi groundnut is grounds from November, and also it's grounds from summer season as January to February. Thank you so much. Sir, one more. Sir, one more point I want to share with you, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
The technical, this product is improved by technology with the help of cloud computing and business intelligence. In Andhra Pradesh, they are used for this technology. They are improved with the help of this product by yielding 30% of business growth, sir. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Sorry, no.
Okay, thanks, Shruti. So my feedback is that, in fact, your session or presentation was like I was hearing some kind of a geography class, right? Now, here we are going to think through how basically AI or machine learning or IoT can help us, right? That was my assignment. Now, you need to basically think through how basically, like you have seen the other two presenters, they have presented using the basically machine learning or IoT, how to improve basically the groundnut production. Maybe depending upon the soil content, the watering you have to do, the sprinkler water you have to provide to those groundnut, right? So next is that those are the things need to come up, right? So maybe you need to work on this, look into the assignment what I have given, and so that it is more particular to the assignment that has been provided. Okay. Okay. Any more question from you, Shruti?
No, sir.
Just look into what is the assignment, right? Next, I go to Chandrakant Technology, Rajaji Nagar.
Sir, research, sir. This is system Raichur.
Hello, can we go to Chandrakant Technology, Rajaji Nagar? Are you there?
Sir, research, sir, ready, sir.
Okay, great. So if you can tell me who are present there.
Sir, just a second, sir. Chandrakant Technology from Bangalore. You students are here? Are you in online?
Yes, sir.
Could you please switch on your videos, please? As like others, they're all putting on their videos. So please, why you putting on your putting off your videos? First of all, I don't understand.
Sir, I'm attending online, sir.
Okay, except you, the students were attending from center, right? Is anyone
yes,
there
sir.
from center? I wish
Sir,
to
I don't know about. They are attending from online, from the center itself, but I don't know whether they're attending now. Is
okay. Okay.
Problem over there, sir, and current issues, sir. So we are running from home, sir.
Sorry, man, who spoke now currently?
Sir, this is Puneet from CKTech, sir.
Okay.
Sir, we
Put
are
on your
facing a
video.
network issue over there, so we are attending online, sir.
All right. Put on your video at least so that.
Whole of Rajaji Nagar has a current issue, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give some solid reason. Don't give these.
And after that, you translate slow.
Anyway, I leave it totally up to
Already display, I'm
Whether
not
they-
why he's putting like that laptop. He's putting those things. Why you are doing?
Yes, please go ahead. With this reasoning, I think Professor and Sabyasachi sir is not happy. I think. So please, guys, you only explain directly.
Puneet, can you present, or it is difficulty from your side to present?
Sabyasachi, sir, you can go to the next center.
Sure, sir. Okay, let's go to the Suresh Muran Haveri. In fact, that is basically Sri. Can you please tell me who are present from there?
Asset system.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you can tell me basically who are present there.
Students are there, sir.
Halima Sabia, Muskan sir.
Udal Kumar had.
Vajita Tabash.
Okay. So can I ask basically Priyanka to MK to present?
Sir, you have seen the wrong place.
No, that is Suresh. That is basically the Sri Sivalingeshwara computers.
That is QNX Saveri, sir. Then
Pardon?
this is QNX Saveri, sir. What respective center name which you take is QNX Averi.
Okay.
Asset system, kindly please be patient when your turn comes. So let's concentrate on QNX Averi.
QNX Haveri. Yeah, QNX Haveri, can you please present? What are the people? Please come online. And I just want to know who are present there.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I can see all of you. So who are present there, please?
Sir, myself, Mega, sir.
Okay, hi, Mega. So along with you, who are your other students present there?
And this is Chaitra, sir.
Hi. Any other students present there? I can see a few more. Okay.
Total 5 students, sir.
Okay, no problem. So, Megha, maybe if you can start.
Yes, sir.
Sure, please go ahead.
Can I share my screen, sir?
Please go ahead. And which assignment you're going to walk us through?
Virtual assistance.
Okay, great, Megha. Please continue.
Good evening, sir. Today I am going to present on virtual assistants using Python, sir. In the next further slides, we are going to present on introduction of virtual assistants and some of the famous virtual assistants and why we need the virtual assistant technology and how the virtual assistants works and what are the bad about it. Coming to the introduction part, what exactly the virtual assistance is? It is an application program, sir. It is virtual assistance is an application program that understands the natural human language, sir. It takes a voice, has the input and gives the complete task, completes the task for the user, sir. Here we are using the AI for the virtual assistance, sir. Particularly how AI is used in the virtual assistance means it is receiving the voice or the text as the input, then responding it in the respective forms, sir. Here our computer system are using the Google Assistant, sir. We are going to give the input, our voice for the Google Assistants. We are going to give the input as the voice, sir. Our machine, sir, basically mobile phone, that Android operating system complete the work and it will get the task complete for us. This is the how AI is implemented in the virtual assistants, sir. Some of the famous virtual assistants we can see are, here is Siri application, which is developed by Apple in the year called 2011. And by the Microsoft company, we have a Cortana, which is developed in the year 2014. And the Amazon developed application called Alexa, which is developed in the year 2014. And the company called the Google developed the Google Assistants in the year of 2016, which will work on the operating system called the Android. Here Alexa is operating in the commercial website that is called the Amazon websites and all. And the Cortana will work in the Windows operating system, sir. And coming to the Siri, it will operate for the Mac OS and the Mac OS for mobile and laptop, sir. Coming to the last one, it is the Bixby, which is developed by Skype company in the year called 2017, sir. Why we need the virtual assistants means efficiency that the virtual assistants is work in the right way. It will be great to organize the day-to-day work on the time, sir. And it will save the time by automating the repetitive tasks. That our repetitive tasks are going to done by the virtual assistants means we are going to save our time, sir. And it will aid for hand-free operations, sir. And the coming to the our work, how it will works means it will take the voice as the input, and in the backend we have implemented the Python, sir. Using the space recognition model, we can use it in the Python text to speech model. We are going to give the output as the voice and as well as the text, sir. In the Python backend, we are going to see the API calls, sir, and control extensions, sir, in the system calls, sir. At the end, we can see what are the disadvantages and the drawbacks to this virtual assistants are. All the time we need the good internet connection. Otherwise, it may interrupt, sir. It may interrupt. And the voice recognition, what always perfect. Voice recognition must be perfect. Otherwise, it will be cause the useless, sir. And bad strength signals and security can be issue. If our data is anywhere get leaked means security can be issue, sir. Thank you, sir. That's it, our project, sir. If you permit me, I will show our execution of projects.
Sure, please go ahead.
Just a minute, sir. We'll share the screen. This is what we developed code, sir. And also we have some work on this, sir. We have to implement.
Good afternoon. I am your virtual assistant. Please tell me how may I help you, Miss Meha?
What's the time right now? Open Google. Say that again, please. You say once again. Say it once again. Run and say. Continuous run of academic and answer reason. Full on. Now listen. Now speak. Speak. Open YouTube. Here it is opening, sir, but screen is not sharing. So
No problem, no problem. But I can see you have made efforts, so thanks for that. In fact, till
Here-
now, at least
here it
you have.
is listening, sir. After listening, it will recognize our voice, and based on that voice, it will output, sir.
Okay.
Getting the works done, sir. And we have added the task called Open YouTube, sir, Google, sir, and Stack Overflow.
So makeup, let me give you my feedback. Right. So I think this is good that you at least you thought out of the box and create some coding for this, right? And you also able to explain some kind of how you are going to do basically recognize the voice, or also regarding the using the machine learning, you're going to do it. But there are few points of improvement I think you and your team need to think through. Priyanka, is that we have given an assignment on the chatbot for QNX, right? Now you have gone to a different topic, which I have not asked, right? So similarly, if in a interview or if in a project that is given to you for a presentation, you have to stick to what has been given to you. It is, in fact, good that you have done it, Really, I appreciate that. But whenever we are given any assignment, right, you have to stick to the assignment. You should not go and to a different area and do a presentation. Okay, you can whatever you have done, but you could have utilized using what you could have done for QNX and how QNX could have got benefited and how basically the student get benefited. Are you with me?
Sure, sir. We have done chatbots.
Yeah. So anyway, this is virtual assistance is nothing but a chatbot only. So I'm quite happy on this, but you have to be focused on what is the assignment given. Okay.
Yes, sir. My friend will share on chatbot, sir.
Okay. So what is her name?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Harsha Priya from QNX Haveri.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Till now, what I have researched on chatbot is that it is a software or a computer program that will stimulate human conservation. Like it will take our voice into a like sentence, sir, and it will go according to it, sir. So it can be used in both business to consumer or business to business environment, sir. And it has varying levels of complexity, sir. It can be either stateless or stateful, sir. So like in the stateless approach, like each conversation is interacting with a new user, sir. But in the stateful chatbot, sir, like we can review the past interactions and frame the new responses in the context, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, sir. Till now, we have still working on this, sir. This is what something I have researched, sir.
Okay, so again, basically, Harsha Priya, thanks for the input. It's really good. But you have to basically follow what is the assignment has been given, right? So it is basically, if there is an exam question, right? You have to answer as per the question, right?
Okay,
so next time, please look into what is the assignment given. And based on that, you have to prepare your presentation and your speech also. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now I move on to basically Satyam Technopark. So, hello Satyam Technopark, if you can let us know who are there present there.
Hello, sir. Vinod, Neha, and Vaishnavi is here, sir.
Okay, so Neha, maybe if you can present.
Yes, sir. Firstly, we'll go with the PPT, and then we have a demo ready, a demo for the chatbot ready that we have prepared. So, can we go with the PPT first?
Sure, sure. Please,
Allow?
please go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Please go ahead.
So, Vinod, can you
Okay.
share your screen?
Yes, sure. Okay, Vaishnavi, sir.
Yes, I can see your screen. Please
Can
go
we
ahead.
go in Vaishnavi, and Vaishnavi also wanted to do.
Sure, absolutely. Please, both of you, please go ahead.
She will, Neha will show the output demo will part.
Okay, great. So it's a team effort. Good. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Vaishnavi, you can go.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Continue.
I'm Vaishnavi from Satyam Technopark Center from Bidar. I start with the introduction about chatbot. So basically, the bot is a computer program that performs a task automatically. Hello? So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, please go ahead.
So bot is a computer program that performs tasks automatically. And a chatbot or a chatterbot is a software application used to conduct an online chat conversion via text or text to speech for providing a direct contact with a live human agents. Basically, it's interact with the customers through messaging platform. Moving to the advantages or benefits of this chatbot. Firstly, it facilitates live communication, makes customer service available 24/7. Of course, we save time and money, reduce people-to-people interaction with customers, reduce stress for customers, even reduce the errors. At one time, single operator serves for a single customers. Even on the same other hand, this chatbot can answer thousands of inquiries. Then the uses of this, it can be used in many fields like customer service, in education field, in healthcare field, e-commerce, in retails, marketing. So nowadays it used in many fields. So prerequisites that is requirement for this chatbot are the basic knowledge of Python programming language. That is, the latest version of Python should be installed in our computers. IDE in even VS Codes in the Azure portals. Finally, the goal of this chatbot is to perform human duties, to make easy. The further topics can be explained by Vinod. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Hello, my name is Vinod.
Vinod, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Vinod, please go ahead. Thank you, Vinod. Please go ahead.
How a chatbot works? Chatbot will take a information from a user, whatever the information provided by user. It will take a set of sentence in a voice command or in a message. It will take that command and it will break into a tokens, small parts of token, and compare those token with the available data set in our data set. It will compare with that, and whichever the most common will be there, approximately 80% or more than 80%, it will compare with that and gives the answer of that to user. Here, for example, it will have support system that our chatbot has name. Hello, this is Harki and Hornet. How can I help you? It will say. Here, I said it as an how. It considered it as an how are you. It will divide token into small parts. How it is mostly recommended how are you sentence, so that it will reply as I am doing great. Thanks for asking, like that. We can ask the chatbot for anything like support details, like course details. It will give us details of all the prerequisites, what are the subjects in our course, what are the number of units in our course, and which professor will telling that course, like that it will provide. Or if you ask anything to our campus related thing, it will gives us a guide of links to go there and find out. We didn't created a UI. If we implement a UI, and there will provide this chatbot application a separate link. When we click on support, it will provide us details about whatever we do, and it will redirect that link to our UI form. And this will give link like via student guide. It will give associate student link and university enterprise link. It will provide. Or we can ask how to register for classes, or how can we get our card. It will provide all the information needed from support. Or we can ask holidays of this semester. It will provide academic calendar. Click here. When we click on the link, it will goes to our calendar link. There will be all the holidays or all the timetable of the course will be available. From there, we can access the record of all the course details. Or we can have another set of link such that frequently asked question. Here, frequently asked question, whatever the question asked before, it will record all the questions and answers of those questions. It will no need to go every time to ask for chatbot. We can go directly for FAQs also. We can ask there. There are two types. There are two types of chatbot. Like we can message from chatbot and ask the question, or we can go using AI such that voice recognition tagging, and we can provide that like that. And Neha will show the demo. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinod. Thanks, Vaishnavi. Sir, I'll go ahead with the demo. This is a sample demo which we have created just for the assignment purpose. We'll be creating a we'll be creating one more chatbot for our assignments later on as per the chapters that we are learning. So this is a sample chatbot. What we are doing is, firstly, we have imported few packages, which is random NLTK. NLTK is nothing but natural language toolkit. From this NLTK, we have used multiple modules. Few basic modules are FunKT, and then WordNet and OMW 1.4. Now, next, what we have done is we have created few tags, and as per the tags, for every tag we have created few patterns. And in case if the user is asking for any similar patterns, the responses for the same will be presented to the user. Now, what we have done is we have taken WordNet lematizer. This has been extended from the what it was, I missed it, NLTK. So what it is doing is, this will basically what this will do is, this will basically, whatever would be the user input, if the user is asking for hi, it will look for the similar words which will be relevant to hi, that is hello. In Japanese we use multiple words, right? So what it will do, it will look for the similar words and it will store in a data set. Now what we have taken a training data function. In this we have stored few data and data sets for training purpose, and it has been stored in bag of words. Bag of words is a keyword that we have used here. Now what we have done is we have taken a sequential model. Sequential model is nothing but a simple stack of layers which we use for neural networks. Now what we have done is we have taken a dot fit function. Dot fit function is nothing but it's the number of it would be a number of times we'll be training the data. So for in the sample chatbot we have taken this count as 200. That means for 200 times we'll be training our data. Now next what we have done is we have next what it is doing is, next is the main purpose of our chatbot. Let's say if the user is mentioning hello, what do you do? Then what it will do, it will break this entire string into small tokens, and these tokens will be then compared to the patterns of the tags that we have defined in the that we have defined in the cell number 2. Now what it will do is, the pattern the tokens which will have the maximum accuracy, the maximum similarity of accuracy, that means be it 50%, 80%, or more than 80%. So the maximum accuracy that a token has, so that the same pattern, the pattern respective to that token will be displayed to the user as an output. Now in the last cell what we have done is we have printed the result to the user. Let's say if now we'll just check the chatbot if it is working or not. So as a user, I'll run each and every cell. It'll just take 2 minutes. Okay, now I'll give IoT. Let's say if I want to check for the course IoT, if it's there or not. So I'll enter it here and I'll give it an enter. Okay, it did not run.
Neha, I think it's good that we have done, because there are other 2 centers I have to take care, right? So
Yes,
maybe
sir, it's here.
next class is okay.
Just a 1 minute. Just 1 minute. It's
Sure, sure, sure.
running now. So see,
Sure, sure.
if I give it IoT, it will give me respect. It gave me a response high. So if I'm giving it ML for machine learning, it should it's giving me wrong term. I think it's taking time to run, sir.
Not a problem. Maybe in the next class, you can show me. Let me take for the others. But just to tell you my feedback, I think it's a fantastic, Vinod, Neha, and Vaishnavi, you have done as a team. It's really good. I really liked it. So some few points on this is that, in fact, if you can just make those demo, whatever you want to do it, practice it beforehand, so that when you going to go for a future presentation of this thing, you don't face this thing. Of course, as you know, I also do some presentation and this thing. Sometimes my laptop crashes, all those things happens. So those are not predictable, right? So it's okay, but your attempt is very good. So I really liked it. And another thing, maybe just to let you know about the language, right? Like if it is Japanese language you're talking about, right? So the Japanese language is katakana 1 byte, katakana 2 byte, and kanji. So you should know that it's basically preferable is katakana 2 byte. So other language kanji and katakana 1 byte generally the system doesn't support. Okay, so you have to be more specific. Do a little bit of research, then you will understand. Like Manchurian language, the Chinese, right? So that is Google Translator is there. But if it is like Japanese, you need to be specific. Don't say Japanese language, then just do some research. Otherwise, it was really good. I really like it. Thank you.
Sure, sir. We'll look for the technical checks and these research topics from next time.
Yeah. So when you're talking, yeah, that's good. But when you're talking, then if a question comes, then you should be aware. The people who are aware of that, then they will ask, right? So that is how. Okay, good. Next, I go to. Thank you. Vivek Vidya Vardaka. So can you please tell me who are present in your center?
No, sir, I think you can move on. He's not there.
Okay. Next is SH system. Okay, excellent. So if you can tell me who are present there?
Halima Sadia, Muskan, Madan, and Wajida.
Okay, so
sir, before I move forward, before you move forward, I'd like to say something. Ashwin Shweta, please take a note.
Yes, sir.
Ashwin Shweta, please take a note. VVF, send a report to us on Monday, and let the MD take a decision what to be done about this. Sir, carry on.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
So, Madan, from your center, can you please do the presentation?
Yes, Madan, start the presentation.
Yes, we are sharing the screen.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Please continue.
I am Vajida from SS Systems Raichur. Madan and me and two of our friends made this presentation, sir. I'm going to explain the theory part and Madan will explain the practical parts.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, so first, basically, what is a chatbot? So chatbot is a software or computer program that simulates human conversation through text or voice interactions. It may be used in both B2C and B2B environments. Next, we have different types of chatbots. It may be keyword-based recognition or voice bots, etc. Here we are using two Python files. Here Python files. One is main file and long response file. Main file includes short responses and input keywords.
So this is Madan Kumar from SS Systems, sir. I'm going to explain about our chatbot works. So there will can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Yes, I can see your screen. Please go ahead.
Hello? Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
we can see
please-
your screen. Please go ahead. Please go ahead. I can see your screen and I can also hear you.
There are two files in PyCharm, sir. One is main and one is long response file. And in main file, there are it includes short response and input keywords. Sir. There and the input keywords for long response also included this file. Sir. There are and there is a long response file, sir, where we can have only longer responses and the responses for the unknown inputs. And we can find output of the related questions.
Who is the second line of access system?
So, me.
Shweta, please
yeah.
show him how to
Yes, sir.
put the screen next time when you are there.
Yes,
because
yes.
I think you are not able to something else. The slide connectivity, you please teach them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah, I'll tell them. Guys, kindly move your slides, no? SS systems. Madan, Halima, kindly. Yeah. Yes. Please move the slides and then speak with the slides.
We have moved.
Sorry?
So yeah. Ma'am, we have moved. Can you see the slide, ma'am?
No, we can only see in the opening slide. That is the team presentation chatbot. Only that we are able to see.
Oh, okay. Ma'am, we have. Okay. So we'll reshare it. Once again, we'll share it.
Okay, okay.
Can you see the screen, ma'am?
It says screen
Hello?
sharing. No, no, Madan,
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
still not able to see it.
It's sharing. It's always sharing.
Stop, sir. Once you stop and start.
No, Madan, we are not able to see the slides.
Okay. What about now, ma'am? We are sharing it now. It's, I think, from
Okay.
it's working.
It says asset system has started sharing the screen, but still I'm not able to see it.
Yeah, I think it's clearly sharing. It's showing it is sharing. And the stop sharing option is also there. I'll
Okay, maybe a technical.
How about the internet connection?
Sharing it. Yeah, again and again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay, ma'am. Internet is working.
Okay.
Because our audio is. Yeah, it's sharing. If you can see, you just please tell.
I'll tell you, Madan, once I can see the screen, I'll tell you.
Share from phone. Ma'am, let the students share from phone, ma'am.
Whichever is better, they can. Yeah, you can do that. Please. Now we can see the screen.
Okay, I'm Halima Sadia from SS System. We are a team of 4 who have made a chatbot. But we don't have that much of technical knowledge, but we have tried with the help of our sir. Halima Sadia, Muskan, and other 2 students are there, sir, who have made this chatbot. So we'll start from what is a chatbot or a chatterbox. So it is a software application used to conduct an online chat conversation between a human and a bot. We can also say that it is if we text it or text to speech, we can even just message, or we can even that is from speech, from voice recognition also it is there. From that chatbot uses natural processing language to answer or respond to our questions. So she will continue with how chatbot works.
Okay, sir. The next one is how the chatbot works. First, it understands the input what we are giving. Next, in the second step, it learns the input and process the input. And in the final step, it will respond to our input. Like it takes only 3 steps to response time. First is understand, act, and then it responds. Next step. Here are some real-life examples of where the chatbot exactly used. In HDFC Bank, in H&M, it is H&M e-commerce website, and then in contact center. In HDFC Bank, it helps the customers with the instant answers.
H&M is a fashion company which recommends their users that what is actually their interest, what have they searched, their search history. That bot will respond to their interests, recommended users based on their interests. And when we talk about contact centers, it reduce customer service cost and boost revenue.
For example, in call centers.
In call centers. We have tried some back-end process of chatbot with the help of our sir. This is our PyCharm editor. We have used the PyCharm to write the proper code. In this, the first time we can see import RE, import long responses. All these are the responses or modules, or we can say a packages which is used in Python program to function. Like so. Okay. The function define message probability. Here it gives us required. It shows us what are the responses. We can say like required words, single responses, long responses. What responses we are going to give. Here, this is the message probability. Then it goes on the next slide. Here, define responses. That is simplifies response creation and or it might be added to the dictionary. That is. Okay. Here are some responses. The first response, what we get if we type hello, it is a single response. It will reply with hey, welcome to SS system. Okay, we made this chatbot particularly for SS system Raichur. When a student want to get an information from SS system about the courses, about the timing details, all this, it will help for the students who are actually want to know what is the SS system and what are the courses available and provided by SS system. So these are some single responses like hi, hello, how are you? All these, how may I help you? All these are the short responses. When we go to a long responses, these are the long responses. Like required words. If we question or if we give an input to a chatbot like give me advice which course should I take, then it will give an advice. It will redirect you to the long responses, that is file, that is long response file. These are some long responses. Like if we ask the bot what is the timing of the institute, then it will reply us with or else we can say that what are the courses available, then it will reply that we are providing courses such as AWS, that is the fifth line, our courses what is being displayed. We are providing courses such as AWS, Python, ML, SQL. Again, for more details, you can contact the center head. It will give the output as this. Okay, if we type something which is not mentioned in the program, like anything which bot is not understanding, then it will reply with, could you please rephrase that? I cannot understand what you type. These are the responses which bot will give us when it will not understand something which we have asking or questioning that bot. So these is the terminal of a PyCharm where we get the output when we type hi, then it answers with hi, welcome to SS system. How are you? I'm doing fine. All these are the responses which we created and were important.
Okay, don't that is SS system is fine, but you should when the assignment has been given in the name of QNX, you should mention about the QNX, and this is basically the chatbot you are preparing for QNX. And just try to show how maybe a pictorial diagram. I know you are not from technical background, but still I will appreciate the good effort you have put forward in doing the coding. But maybe next time explain a little bit more how you plan to the speech recognition or basically the using the machine learning, right, or the deep learning or natural process learning, how you are able to basically help in the chatbot, and also regarding the learning that you are getting from the questions you are getting, right? Based on that, how you are able to make it more powerful, this chatbot. So that is from my side. So in fact, thank you everybody. All of you have done a good hard work and your presentation, and some of you was little bit basically need to little bit work more, and I hope I provided my inputs. So that is from my side.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, my name is Kirti from Comtech Taiwan.
Yes, Kirti.
Yes, sir, that time I'm not able to talk with you, sir. Now if you give me permission.
Kirti, I think now for today it is over. So if you are okay, maybe if you can do for 5 minutes, I'm fine.
Okay, sir. If you give me 5 minutes, I will
Sure,
explain.
sure. Please go ahead. Please go ahead. So Kirti will be the last presenter for today. So
Yes,
Kirti,
sir.
please share your screen.
Sir, I not did any PPT. I introduced IoT in agriculture application.
Okay, please go ahead.
Sir, first I will tell the introduction. Using IoT as well as GSM. GSM is Global System of Mobile Application. A whole new concept of farming. Using a network is introduced, reducing farmer, updating the farmers about a live condition of farmer on the mobile devices and representing its graphic values. And it makes the process handy with the click of buttons. And now once in our life we need a doctor or lawyer or policeman, but in our life 3 times in a day we need a farmer. And now let's see what is IoT. The Internet of the Things is the most efficient and important techniques for development of solution to the problems. And second one, IoT evolves from the different building blocks, which includes the lots of sensors, software, network components, drones, robots, precious farming, and other electronic devices. And representation of IoT system, the field database, first one, the where fields the significant data are gathered. Second was surviving field, camera abroad drone with ambient system that the service to guide the drone, identified weeds and also the precious treatment. Third one, surviving fields, cameras abroad the actors to acquire the series of images. And fourth one, farmers can access the database and monitor his crop seamless fashion, sir. And now the role of IoT in agriculture. IoT sensors are capable of providing the farmers with the information about crop yields, rainfall, and soil nutrition are invaluable to production and offer the precious data which can be used to improve the farming techniques over the time. Second one, Internet of the Things with a real-time acquired and shared the characteristics will bring a great changes to the agriculture supply changes. And now the uses of IoT in agriculture, there are two types, robotics and remote sensing. In robotics, first one, weeding robots and harvesting robots, material handling and drones, machinery, farm machinery navigation, and remote sensing, there are three types, crop monitoring, weather monitoring, and soil testing. And now the difficulties that farmer faces when the implementation IoT for agriculture. First, lack of infrastructure. Even though the farmers embracing IoT technology, due to the weak communication infrastructure, they could not able to make the advantages of this technology. And second one, high cost. In agriculture, the equipments required to the implement the IoT is costly. The sensor are the least expensive part, but it could cost a big amount of equipments all the farmers feel to within them. And advantages and disadvantages of IoT in agriculture. First, advantages. First one, save the time. Second, improve the security. Third, minimize the human efforts. Fourth, efficiently resource utilization. So disadvantages are security, privacy, complicity, IoT connectivity. And last, the Internet of the Things will help to enhance the smart farming. It works in different domains of farming to improve the time efficiency and water management, crop monitoring, soil management, controls of and pesticides, working of farmers, farm machinery with sensor and use of electronic, etc. At the present, IoT-based farming in the development stage at the most of farmers are not aware. Only the research institute that the farmers who are connected to the aware. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kirti. Yeah, thank you, Kirti. So I think all of you have done good. Of course, next
Excuse
time I
me,
know.
sir.
Yes, Pawan.
Sir, I want to speak, sir, from CK Tech, sir.
Yeah, just tell me.
Why CK Tech we should
Sir,
be
I
there?
want to.
When you had a chance, you did not speak, no? You had some
Sir,
power. There was no power. All those nonsense you were giving me. So why should we allow you to speak again? I don't know. I leave it to Sabyasachi sir. How that is okay.
In fact, I think all of you have done well. Maybe next time, of course, this is I will going to have every month. In fact, some kind of an assignment I'm going to give, and I want you to basically do kind of a presentation, right? So this will really help you to improve yourself. And when you're going to face the interviews, or when you're going to face basically project or any assignment you get, the idea of this today's session was to make you enable you to have in the future much better presentation skills and also to be confident. Whatever you say, be confident and go ahead and you can do your presentation. So with this, I will request you if you have got any question, or otherwise I will request Mr. Sarit sir, if you can give some comments on this. Sarit sir, if you can provide some input.
In fact, sir, first of all, thanks a lot for bringing this time out and giving them an insight to most of the students. I think they must have got some idea about what the present. For those students who have not given a PowerPoint presentation, please understand, when you give a PowerPoint presentation, the person whom you are presenting, he also understands things through your slides. and you are putting your point forward. So next time, I think you stick to the PowerPoint presentations. And Sabyasachi sir, if you must have rated all the 13 centers, my request is just kindly send us in an email who are the best three, or in whatever fashion you want, you can give a rating to them, so that I announce on Monday for the July assessments, because the July assessment is getting over. So as of 1st of August, we would like to tell how the centers have fared. And based on how we are evaluating, based on the 4 months, we will decide which is the best center and best students, best second line, best third line. And that is what the MD feels that they will be remunerated, or in whatever fashion, they'll be awarded with this. So this is what is our plan. Once again, thanks a lot, sir, for on a Sunday you have brought this time out. Thanks a lot for the centers also and the students who had given. But yes, one thing I would like to say for those centers who had been telling and giving the feedback that students are under tremendous pressure, students are under tremendous this. See, pressure only brings out the best in you. See, if you don't take pressure, you will not be giving out your best. So I think if you are under pressure, that is why we could see what has come out today. 1 month back, you were hardly able to tell what is your name. And today you are giving a presentation of the name for the last 10 minutes. I think this is something amazing, a change which has happened in the next 1 year, 1 month. And the credit goes to your center head, the credit goes to your faculties, the experts who have taken so much of time, for making you speak. And I can see within 1 month, a magic has happened. I mean, Sabyasachi sir, you won't believe it. They were not able to spell out their name. That is what was their case in July 1. And now you can see on July 31st, how are they talking? How are they giving a concept? So this itself is an amazing thing. And I think I'm really very happy by the way the students have improved, and the franchisee heads, the amount of pressure they have taken. And I think, let me tell you one thing, when Dio gave me the feedback that they're pressurized, I was having two minds. But now I think the pressure is very good, and I will continue giving you more pressure. And with pressure, if you people are improving, it is very good. And I think by September, we have to get the placement things on. So you have only 2 months time. So take as much as pressure you can, and face the interviews and get yourself a good job. So over to you, Sabyasachi sir. I think with these notes, I will close here, and I'll be talking to them tomorrow, because tomorrow is the day when I'll be speaking to all my students, my franchisee, my second line, my third line, and fourth line. Links will be shared with you. Please come tomorrow evening. But Sabyasachi sir, thanks a lot for bringing out this time, and in the last 1 month, the amount of insights which you gave. And although you were traveling to UAE and other places, but still you could give them this time. And I'm really grateful to you from your busy schedule and from the work that you have brought this time out for Kionix. On behalf of Kionix, I'm very, very thankful. And sir, looking forward for such insights in future also from your side means great to us. And once again, I would say, sir, if you feel towards the month of September, October, or November, if you find you choose your students, if you find any of them are valuable to your company or your friend's company, we'll be highly obliged to give them to you. I leave it to you for your final words, sir.
In fact, I want to thank everybody of not only the students, the faculties, and also the center heads for your cooperation. And it was really wonderful talking to all of you. So I look forward to talk to you soon. So thank you, and have a great evening, Sunday evening. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone. Guys, I hope you can leave. No need to be stared at like this.